Hello, this is Deborah Matthews, Vicar of Verwood, with my thought for today. This is the season for sport. Whether we love it or hate it, it's hard to avoid it. The TV schedules are packed with football games and tennis matches, and later this month we have the Olympics to look forward to. I'm not really a football fan, but I did get caught up in the excitement surrounding the England versus Germany game at Wembley last Tuesday. The English fans were passionate with enthusiasm for their team. It was also a hugely excited audience that supported Andy Murray on centre court during those first two long matches in the week. And then they cheered him through every point as he went out fighting on Friday night. Even if our teams lose, it can't take away from the feel-good factor that we get from cheering them on, hoping that they will succeed. Sport has always created a great deal of enthusiasm amongst the crowds as they invest so much of themselves and their energy into supporting their team. This can provide an outlet for us to express our emotions and get rid of those pent-up feelings of stress and frustration. And this year, more than any other year that I can remember, our emotions and feelings have been heightened, and at the same time they have been curbed and contained, along with the rest of the restrictions upon our lives. These sporting events provide opportunities to take us beyond containment to freedom of expression, and so they have provided a welcome breath of fresh air for all of us. And perhaps the pent-up feelings of frustration are also behind the explosion of fury directed towards the former health minister, not necessarily because of the moral issues or the pain caused to everyone involved, but because he was caught out breaking the rules, the same rules which have restricted us over these last 15 months. There is no doubt that when this pandemic is over, and we still don't know how long that will really be, that the long-term effects of COVID will take many years to recover from. Not just the illness and the loss and the industries, but the inequalities that it has exposed. The need for healing and understanding will be crucial for us all as we continue to work through and move on from this unprecedented time in history. In times of trouble and national emergency, people have often turned back to God, pleading for intervention and help to put things right. The Hebrew Bible, known as the Old Testament, is full of stories about nations turning away from God and then turning back to God for help. And then when life settles down again, they gradually forget their need of God and the whole cycle begins over. In Israel, prophets arose to turn the people back to God, but often the people wouldn't listen and didn't want to know. However, turning to God has helped people to cope with their lives through all the painful and difficult times, and also to celebrate all the good news in their lives, however small or seemingly insignificant. In the worship video that we're planning to send to schools this week, we are focusing on joy. What is it that makes us feel joyful? I'm sure that football teams winning will have a part in this response, but there are a lot of other things to consider as well. The answer will be different for everyone. Although I think that having done our best and supported those around us is central to our own well-being and joyfulness. Whatever it is that makes us joyful, we are thankful for it. And many faiths express that thanks to God within their prayers and liturgies. We are thankful to God, to the one who always was and is and always will be. And when we are scared and distressed and broken, we turn to God and pray for resilience and healing and hope. Those external things which help us to feel good are great, but we cannot rely on them. Whereas God is as near to us as we are to ourselves, and always will be. It's down to us to notice and to listen to him. And the one who can help us to do that is Jesus, the child born in Bethlehem, who grew up in Nazareth, rejected by many at the time, but who became the Saviour of the world. God bless you.